Today, I have recreated the deadliest natural disasters in human history in People Playground, and my goal is to survive every single one of them. But like I said, these are the deadliest storms in history, so surviving a single one will be extremely difficult. But surviving all of them, it might be impossible. So the question is, will I be able to survive the deadliest natural disasters in all of human history? Well, let's find out. All right, everybody. Well, here we are in the playground, and we're about ready to survive our first disaster of the video. Now, the way these disasters are ordered is in chronological order, which means we will do the oldest disasters first and end with the newest. And our first disaster on this timeline is probably the most infamous one on this entire list, and it is the Black Plague, which killed 75 to 200 million people. I'm sure we all know what it is. Unfortunately, if I look up Black Plague in People Playground, I don't have it. If I look up Black Death, I don't have it. However, what I do have is this little thing called a virus. And when I spawn it in, it literally just spawns in a virus in a syringe. Now, I don't know how deadly this is, to be honest with you. This could just be like a nothing burger and it like just very slowly kills a guy. But in order to beat the Black Plague, we gotta first see what it does. So let's inject into this guy. I guess we'll just wait. We'll pull the syringe out because I'm assuming he's infected already. Let's pull up his inspect menu. Oh, yeah, look at. He's literally starting to decay from the inside out. All right, so that's what this does. You can see he's actually decaying right now. He's actually getting black spots on him. Surprisingly, he doesn't have a fever though, so that's good. Would hate to get a fever. Now, I do want to make a rule right now that I can't use life syringes. It's too overpowering, and it would just be boring if I use that for every round. So maybe I can use a life syringe for a single round. Okay, that's the rule. Whoa, his temperature just spiked to 120 degrees. My God. So his temperature spiked and then he just like disassembled. Also, his blood is literally black. I think this actually is the Black Plague that's in the syringe. Wow. This is like a drug side effect list right here. Okay, we are up against, we might have to use a life syringe already. My one life syringe use, I'm gonna have to already use it. Let's hope not. Maybe I can figure out something first. And my first idea to survive the Black Plague is a massive blood transfusion. If I drain a person that has a virus of all of their blood, then the virus should no longer be in their body, right? I guess unless if it's in their tissue, but we'll ignore that, okay? So what I need to do for this is I need to get a bunch of people down, and we need to get a blood tank, because, you know, we need to actually get the blood to transfuse, and we just need a few donors, all right? I want to thank you all for joining and donating blood. You will go to a good cause, all right? Thank you, and thank you for signing up. All right. And then what we can do with this blood tank is we can copy it a few times. Well, let me do it actually a little bit more structured. Surely all those people had the right blood type, right? I'm sure they were all, you know, universal donors. All right, there we go. We got our blood tanks. And now let's get our infected patient. There we go. And we also need some blood tanks, you know, empty this guy's blood out into. So let's get some of these. And like I said, I'm literally just going to inject this guy with the virus. Now we're going to inject this guy with the virus. Let's pull it out of him. And it should be in his body right now. We'll double check. Yeah, he's decaying right now, so let's drain him in a not sexual way, okay? We're gonna just pull all of his blood out like that. He probably is going to die, but that's all right. And then, okay, and then we push the new blood into him. He's dead. He's also still decaying. Well, shoot, huh? So this whole setup just didn't work. He just died. Well, I think I killed him because he lost all of his blood and then he couldn't get revived. However, the virus still spread in his body. So like it wouldn't have mattered regardless. What could I do here? I could use a mending syringe. Would that work? Maybe? Because a mending syringe is nowhere near as powerful as a life syringe. So I'm gonna allow it. If I just inject him with the virus, okay, and then I injected him with a mending syringe. Okay, his rotted went down. His skin damage is still going up, though. He's not rotting. He just has skin damage. I guess we'll just run it and see where it goes. He's still getting blemishes all over his body. He looks terrible, dude. Uh-oh. No. He's going downhill. No. The rotting is going up now. He's okay. Am I gonna have to use my life syringe, my singular life syringe on the first disaster? I mean, let's try one more thing, okay? Okay, this guy has the virus, and I have this mod called, it's called the flipping mod, and what it does is it literally flips people around. But something weird is a lot of the time I've used this to win challenges just due to how it like works. It like kind of glitches out the game a little bit when you flip people. So I'm hoping this just by flipping this guy, because technically it respawns this guy like a copy. I'm hoping maybe he just lives when I just keep flipping him like this. I don't know, man. I don't have any ideas, and I can see still that he's getting like damaged. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think this is gonna work, guys. I'm so, yeah, okay. I'm sorry, brother. This is just. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going to use my singular life syringe on the Black Plague, which means I won't have it for the rest of this video. Well, here's your vaccine. There we go. Presumably this works, right? Like the virus tries to take over, but the life syringe just kind of negates it, or I thought it would. Hey! Okay, it got to like 2% rot. I started getting worried. That sucks, dude. I already used this. Okay, up next is the Shaanxi? I don't know how you say it. Shaanxi earthquake. This is the deadliest earthquake in human history, and it was an 8.0 magnitude earthquake. So this looks like this is gonna be difficult. I do have a mod that has earthquakes. Here it is. As the name implies, it just shakes the whole map. I'm not too sure how strong this actually is, though. Like, is this? Okay, this actually is not bad. I don't know about that, actually. I need to, like, hold my screen still. I think this will eventually kill our guy, but I mean, he's not completely dead. This is pretty funny to watch, actually. Okay, this honestly doesn't. I feel like I need to make this more difficult. Hold on. If I spawn in multiple earthquakes, does it make it more difficult? Oh yeah. Okay. This is our 8.0 magnitude earthquake right here. All right. Oh! Oh no, this might be difficult. Our guy is literally just getting launched like he's on a trampoline. All right, this is it right here. This is also kind of loud, which sucks, but that's all right. I actually have a very, very simple idea for this one. What if I just took a dampening? What a dampening box does is it literally just dampens movement. Like I activate it and it's not even falling down anymore. When it's not active, it falls. When it is active, well, there you go. So what if I just took a bunch of these and I just surrounded this guy in them? Because then, you know, he's good. So we got our dampening boxes here. Let's just connect them with a destructible bind here. This guy just doesn't even move. Look at that. He barely is moving right now. Like if I put him in the sky, he's falling so slow, he's basically not even falling. I think we're already gonna survive the earthquake here. So we gotta spawn this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, so it's a super earthquake. And I think we just run it. I'm gonna hold the camera still here, so it's not too bad. This is gonna matter what happens here. When he hits the ground, what is gonna happen? Oh! Okay, he got bounced off. He's bleeding, but he's okay. Let's wait for another bounce here. Let's see what happens. I think we're good. I think we already beat it. Holy crap, dude. We already beat this earthquake. I guess that's not too bad of a thing. I already used my life syringe. All right. Well, we can already move on. That's great. All right, up next we have Mount Tambora, which was a volcanic eruption that was the largest volcanic eruption in history, and apparently there was so much stuff in the stratosphere that there was practically no sun and there's a big famine. Now, for this one, I also have a volcano, but since this is the largest volcano eruption in history, I feel like we need to spawn like 5 volcanoes, no? So like if I have 5 volcanoes, does it like shoot out more stuff, or like how does that work? Oh my lord. I almost feel like we need more. How many volcanoes can I spawn? Okay, oh, my game's lagging. This might be too much. Actually, they shoot out so much stuff that kind of hit each other. Let's just spawn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volcanoes, all right? Well, let's do 7, 8. Let's do 8 volcanoes, all right? So we have like this super volcano here, and I guess we just gotta survive, which this one might be a little bit more difficult to survive just because like, or like, how do I even count this? Here's what I'll do. I have to survive at the base of the volcano for an extended period of time. I don't know how long, but we just have to survive. I need to build a contraption that protects me from, you know, a meteor, or well, which shoots out of a volcano. What is that? It's not a meteor. Molten rock. We gotta survive the molten rock. My idea here is just to put a ramp like this, because it kind of peaks up at the middle like this. And then what if I just keep copying this? This is just gonna seem really stupid, but I feel like this might work. Look how good this is working. You're telling me if molten rock hits this and explodes, we're not gonna survive? I mean, we're literally protected. Let's do one more real big layer of it. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, dude, look at that. I think this is gonna work first try. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think this is gonna work first try, and you guys are gonna be so surprised that I was able to do this first try. I think we just send it. I don't even know how many volcanoes this is. It doesn't even matter to me. It doesn't even matter to me because I'm just gonna be good. We just kind of gotta wait for one of these molten chunks to. Oh! What? How? No, tell me how that happened. Hold on, I gotta see this again. Okay, here comes one right now. What? It hits all the way up here, and it's such a forceful hit that it implodes the guy down here? What is that? What is that, dude? Okay. Okay, well, that obviously didn't work because I guess the guy implodes whenever, you know, a volcano hits. Okay, hold on. This, honest to God, might be cheating to a degree, but I think it's a really funny idea. So we have a ton of volcanoes right here, right? Let's get this max ton weight right here and resize it so it just covers the whole of the volcano. So nothing can shoot out of it. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I forgot that it can just, yeah, they can do that. What? I don't know how. How are you shooting? What is that? Right, because the meteors, the molten chunks can just shoot right through this thing. Yeah, my apologies. I should have predicted for that. So wait, hold on. If I make it even bigger and I do this, right? Okay, thank you. Sit on top of the volcano, would you please? Okay, there we go. I fixed it. You just had to make it bigger. That's what you need to do, I guess. I don't know. I literally just put a lid practically on the volcano. I think we spawn a person at the bottom and we're just good, right? Right, okay. Thank you. This time it actually worked. Thank you very much. I know, I'm a genius. All right, the next disaster on our list is the China floods in 1931 that killed 1 to 4 million people. Now, I think this one shouldn't be too awfully difficult to survive. There's a mod that does have floods in it, so let's quickly spawn in a flood. Let's just see what we're getting ourselves into, all right? Here comes the flood waters. I might be crazy for saying this, but I feel like all I need to do is, like, literally, there's a raft right here. What if I just spawn this in? What is this? Why is it, like, bouncing? Whatever. And then I put a person on it. Did I not? Is this not it? Did I not just survive the floods? Okay, I mean, while I'm at it, the next one up is the Great Chinese Famine, which killed 15 to 55 million people. And, well, people don't require food in this game, so we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. And I also got that one done. We're doing pretty good right now. All right, yeah, sure, go ahead. We just survived 2 at once. Moving on. Okay, next up, we have quite the doozy. The strongest storm on Earth, Typhoon Tip in 1979, which didn't kill a lot of people, still killed people, so it's obviously terrible. However, it had 190-mile-per-hour winds, and it was 1,300 miles across. That is unbelievable. So this is definitely gonna be a rough one. So on top of it being flooding problems, it's also gonna be extremely... Well, gee whiz. Apparently, it's also very windy outside, which, if you couldn't tell, that literally ripped that guy apart. Did you see that? I spawned in the wind, and it immediately killed the guy. Wow, okay, so anyways, for this round, there is wind and flood that we have to deal with. And, well, it seems like the wind might be the biggest threat here. That was actually unbelievable. Wow, man, I don't even know how I want to even tackle this next one. Typhoon Tip might give me a problem here. I mean, how quick did I literally died in like 4 seconds. Hold on, let's follow this guy. You can just hear the wind. I'm literally just being dragged across the water right now. If stuff is in the water, is it still affected by the wind, you think? Yeah, it kind of is. What if something's above the water? All right, the wind, that's a 100-ton weight, by the way, that's being flung around. I don't even know. This might sound stupid, but what if I just spawned in, where is it at? What if I just spawned in a Minecraft boat? What if I just spawned in a Minecraft boat and I just rode in it? Like, let's get down, hold on. Let's get really down in there so we're protected from anything. We're just inside this boat, all right? We're strapped in and we literally just stay inside of the boat. We're just gonna try. We're just gonna try with a Minecraft boat and see if this does anything, okay? Will this work? Most certainly not. Is it worth a shot? Sure. Okay. Oh my god. All right. What was that? I don't even know where the boat is. Let's put down the max ton weight. Look how much this weighs. This weighs more than the Earth by like magnitudes more. Does the wind still push it around? Does it matter? The wind is You're kidding. The wind is pushing around a weight that weighs more than the Earth. What is this? What am I supposed to do? Okay, guys, I have a really stupid idea. I have to figure out where the mod is, though. Where is this mod at? I saw this mod a long time ago. Let me look on the Steam Workshop really quick. There is this mod called the watertight box or something. Watertight box. Look at it. It's a watertight box where you can, you can breathe underwater. Guys, this is gonna be the answer right here. I have an idea. Watertight box. Activate. Holy crap. Hold on. We spawn in a person, like so. We get this, like, watertight box. Put on his head, all right? You'll be all right, dude. Stop freaking out. It's okay. Okay. Or just break your whole body. Thank you. That's good. We take this guy. We strap him to the ground like this, okay? We're just gonna strap him down. And then we're literally just gonna put this watertight box in his head. Don't break your neck, please. Let's stabilize this so it doesn't break his neck any. And then, here's what we do. We spawn in the flash floods. We spawn in the strong wind. Come on. Hold. Why is he dying? It's good, I think. Hold on, let's look at his inspect menu. I think he's good. His integrity is staying at 97%. I think he's good. I'm gonna count this. I don't care. I know this is stupid, but I'm gonna count this. I don't care. Okay, next up we have the Indian Ocean tsunami of 2004, which occurred due to a 9.1 magnitude earthquake off a coast, obviously triggering a massive tsunami, and 230,000 people died. So this disaster is unbelievably powerful. And I mean, I guess we should just spawn in a tsunami just to kind of see what I just spelled it wrong. Let's spawn in a tsunami. Let's just see what we're up against. Holy crap, how big is this thing? Holy crap! Look how big the tsunami is. Okay, this is over 450 meters tall at its start. Yeah, I think it is. It is getting shorter with time, but holy crap, dude. Let's look at our guy really quick. He's obviously dead from the water pressure. Here he is. Is he gonna surf the top of this like tsunami wave? It seems like this might be difficult. I'm not gonna lie with you. I don't know what we're gonna do for this one. If I just strap myself down to the floor with 100-ton weights, am I gonna die still, or? Because there's no way this tsunami is lifting up 100 tons, is it? Let's just test this out really quick. Oh, no, it is. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I guess we might need heavier weight, like a max ton weight, which again, weighs more than the entire Earth. Let's spawn in a person, strap them into the weights, and then we spawn the tsunami. And I think we just send her with this. No way. No way. Well, there you go, I guess. I was really concerned on that one, but I literally just strapped myself down with 2 weights and everything was fine. Yeah, I guess don't overcomplicate it. Okay, everybody, welcome to our last disaster of the video, and it is the 2013 Super El Reno tornado, which was over 2 miles wide with 295-mile-per-hour winds, and our goal is to survive it. And I actually have a mod that has tornadoes, and this is kind of like a replica of it. Okay, there goes our guy, absolutely obliterated. I mean, he literally got launched into the stratosphere. Here he is. I mean, right now he's technically still alive, but you know, he's got to fall back down a few thousand feet. Would it be insane if this guy somehow survived? And yep, okay. Now again, our goal is to survive this tornado in any way, shape, or form. Now, I actually made a video on this a long time ago, and I don't remember how I survived it. Something tells me I literally spawned a car down, and I just like put the car through it. Like I just drove the car through the tornado. Something tells me this is not gonna work though. Subscribe, like, hype the video. We're just gonna drive right through the tornado. There's no way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really expect that to work. Well, wait, hold on. I didn't have the guy's seatbelt on. I didn't have him strapped in at all. What if I strapped him into the vehicle, like, super tight? Would he survive then? I kind of want to drive through the tornado. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Let's like, really strap this guy into the vehicle here. I really want this to work. I really want to be able to drive through the tornado. Come on! Come on! Seatbelt acquired. Come on! Okay, we got absolutely launched. Don't land. Oh, okay. Maybe we're good. Okay, we stuck the landing. If we are alive, you have to subscribe. Oh! We're actually alive. We're definitely gonna die though. We're most certainly gonna die because we're missing an arm, I think. We're gonna die from blood loss. But holy crap, this guy's actually alive. Okay, this just makes me even more determined to drive through this tornado. We're same strategy as before. We're gonna strap him in super tight, okay? I honestly think if we just get lucky with our landing, we'll be fine. What I'm also gonna do this time around is I'm gonna have a lag. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. We're gonna add a gyroscopic stabilizer to the top so we can't flip over in the first place, okay? Second thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a lag box, okay? What this is gonna do is it's gonna stop the car. Let's set the lag box to go off after 20 seconds, let's say, okay? I think this is it right here. Subscribe, like, join the Discord server because we're doing an event soon there, and you need to join it. Okay, we're dead already. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my fleet of quote-unquote storm chasers that will drive into this tornado, and surely one of them will survive. They have to. By pure chance, one of you has to survive the El Reno tornado. Come on. That is so funny when they get launched like that. Okay, this guy over here, this guy might live, actually. This guy might be good. Hold on, this guy might be our winner here. We'll check up on you later. How's everyone else doing, all right? This guy's alive. This guy's dead. This guy's alive. This guy's alive. We have, like, a lot of people that are alive right now. Hold on. Hold on. I think the best looking guy is this one right here. Hold on, let's look at his inspect menu. Hold on. He's internally bleeding. He's got brain damage, but he's not dying. His integrity is going up. I don't see what, I think this guy's gonna live. How's everyone else doing? This guy's integrity is also not going down any. Okay, how about this last guy over here? I think we win. We have, like, 3 people that lived it. I'm counting it. All right, there we go, everybody. We have survived the most powerful and deadly disasters in all of human history in one video. I've been recording for 90 minutes. Wow, this is gonna be a long video.